Hey there everybody, Abba here. Welcome back to the channel, and yes, you can see it in front of you what we're reviewing. Good lord, they have finally touched down. I'm exaggerating. I've had these things for like a week, maybe 2 weeks. It came in like beginning of January. Just been sitting on doing this. Yeah, these things are amazing. I'm give them a 9 out of 10 just right off the bat because holy crap, these Brodies are dope. But fair warning, you're gonna have to do some modification to yours, just a little bit. Unless you just want to brute force it, by all means go right ahead. But me, nope, I did the modifications. But as you can see, we have Beast Deities Fenrir. Both of them are Fenrir. One is 12 and one is 13, or one is 11 and one is 12, something like that. I think one is 11, one is 12, but the darker skin, the darker robe one, that one's Second Coming Broly, and then we have God Broly here looking like a menace. Yes, that hair on both of them, but specifically the Super Saiyan 3 hair, it hurts. It definitely hurts. Gloves, towel, use something to pop that on when you go to do that. Use the heat method. All the tricks you can think of. Good lord, getting those head sculpts on was a pain. Overall, worth every cent for it. If you guys missed out on getting these guys from 5K Toys, I am so sorry, because people are charging $300 to $400 for these guys now just for one, and that's just on AliExpress alone. I got lucky. I got these guys before they skyrocketed, and I did get them off of AliExpress. Luckily, I didn't have to deal with any of the random, oh, can you give us more money because I can't say, nah, they're not supposed to do that. If you do that, if you go on AliExpress, you go to buy these, or you went to buy these before they went up, and they asked you to give them more money, you can actually dispute that. Whatever you bought that for is what you're supposed to get. Is that they're not supposed to do that afterwards. You can actually get that store in trouble on AliExpress. Don't let them hustle you guys for more money just because they seen that the market was good for it. Don't go into that bullshit. And if you did, I'm sorry. Hopefully you enjoy your figure. If you didn't, I hope you guys find a way to get this figure somehow. 5K Toys might have a small run of these for people who don't pay off their second pre-order. Be ready as fast as you possibly can. I mean, be on the page that day of the drop, 10-15 minutes beforehand, whenever, because they're gonna go quickly. Have all your information stuff ready. They're gonna go quickly, and these guys are pretty damn cool. I'm gonna get them off the turntable. We're gonna, get into the detail, get into the accessories, all that good stuff. So let me stop this, move them out the way, and we'll get into this. Because holy shit, these guys are fucking cool. Like, we haven't had an updated Broly and we don't know how long. We finally get one, and then Bandai's are like, hey, yeah, we'll reissue you the 2014 edition. It's like, oh, that's good and bad at the same time. Let's get this out of here. But yeah, so for this, let me you know what? I'm gonna lean you back over here in the corner. We'll look at you a little later. He is top heavy with his hair. Like, he will fall backwards. You might want to stand for if you got the Super Saiyan 3 Broly, but for this one, nah, he stands no problem on his own very well. Yeah, let's get into this. Let's get shaky camera going and stuff and get everything all set up for this guy. He looks good. He really does. So the hair on this one is not as green as the other Broly. As you can see, this one is based off the Second Coming Broly. Broly's second movie where he beats the crap out of Gohan and Goten and Trunks for a while, then Goku magically shows up. Yeah, this is that Broly, hence the color variation. But the color variation is also due to different, different changes in the color quality in the movie. So there's times it's dark like this, and more often than not, you will see Broly with the red. But this does happen in the movie. Same thing with the battle damage. This is all from the second movie. Some people are complaining that, oh, he's never had this color. And to that, I say, shut up, leave it alone. Do you want an awesome Broly figure or not? Okay. Most people out here who collect these figures, you're not collecting this for like a 7 or 8 year old. And if you are, holy crap, that's a lot of money to drop on a 7 or 8 year old for toys. But yeah, most people out there collecting this, anything in its line, you all know damn well that you mod your figures or you paint them. So why are you complaining? Stop it. Get some help. Anyway, yeah, we have Beast Deities Fenrir, and we all know this is Broly. Before we get into this and that awesome chunk of plastic that he is, I'll talk about the accessories. Obviously, you know, for reasons, they can't come with the heads on there, because the Bandai Devil will come after them. We have this head, which comes from this body, and we have this head, which comes on the other body. These are their Fenrir heads. They work real nice going on. I am not about to go through the process of trying to take that off to put this on. Just know it fits on nice. You know, it just sits on top of there. There you go. There's a good image of it. You know, cool. We're not doing that. It took me way too long to get these goddamn heads on. I'm not doing that again. Speaking of which, before I go into more of the accessories, they do come with, out of the box, short neck pegs. The neck pegs themselves that they're just pre-installed with, they're this big. And has a little bit of plastic tear on it from me using a set of needle nose pliers to pull it out. But if you heat it up, you know, get a hot water treatment or a blow dryer, you can pull these out. These are the short pegs. You don't want these on there to make his neck all stubby and it just don't look right. You want the long pegs in there. And as for the long pegs, you're gonna want some shock oil for it to sit in the joint. I actually don't have any, so you guys are gonna hear a lot of squeaking from his head. You want some shock oil for the base joint in the neck, and maybe some shock oil for the top for the head, so it's not as squeaky. It'll move smoother. But as of right now, all the joints are super tight. And I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I do know there's extra neck pegs out there, so if for some reason I do break their neck pegs, or if you break yours, there are some out there you can get. And you know, you'll always have your shorter one still, but you definitely want to switch over to the longer one. It gives you more articulation and it doesn't look as ridiculous. With that being said, I'm gonna get into the hands real quick. So both Brolys come with sets of hands. They come with a set of clawed hands out of the box, which look like this. These are great. You know, if you want some aggressive, relaxed hands, I guess you could just, you know, take the paint off the nails, but these come on them in package, both set. The hand faces, I believe the faces are universal peg wise. So like I can use the faces from him over here for him. I don't know why I would, because you know, eyebrow color and stuff is different, but you can switch. I believe you can switch the faces around. I haven't tried it, but we'll look at the faces when I pull those up. Hands are interchangeable. Hell, the upper torsos are interchangeable. So if you want this Broly head, you know, if you're in my case and you missed out on the regular release, because there was 3 releases of these Brolys. We have this one, which is the second. That's the third. The first one looks just, at least body and, you know, clothes wise, looks just like this one. You know, with the red tassels and everything. It's not battle damage, but he has this color hair, but in this hairstyle. So, you know, classic movie 1 Broly. If you want that. I picked up these 2 because 1, God Broly looks amazing, but 2, if I ever really want to have, you know, first movie Broly, with the additional head sculpts that are coming out, I can always just take this upper half, not even upper half, just take the upper chest part and pop it onto this body over here, and boom, I have that done. And then I can have God Broly pop this half over here, and it'll have the battle damage. Speaking of which, God Broly looks amazing. I really wish we had that 4D right here. Japan gets all the cool shit. Bring some of that to America, please. Well, probably not now, but please. Anyway, back to the accessories. So both Brolys are going to come with a set of hands. These are all the hands that they come with. They're going to come on this neat little tray, which I think is dope. But we're going to get, you know, gripping hands. We're going to get a set of hands that have a peg in them. These are for the energy, his ki blast. Relaxed hands, fist hands, open key palm hands. And he'll come with the same thing. It's going to be actually, this one is God Broly's. This one is this Broly's here. And he comes with a special gripping hand for Vegeta. So it's a Vegeta head sculpt underneath. There's the eyes or nothing is done. It's just, you know, palming the entire head. And this will fit on top of a Vegeta figure. I'm going to try it on another regular figure that I have to see if it'll work, but this will pop right on, and then you just have him holding Vegeta up in the air. This is pretty unique. I like this. The I think I think it's B10, 11, and 12. This is 11, this is 12. B10 comes with a hand sculpt that is for holding Goku, which I think is pretty dope. You know, copy movie scenes. Both sets will also come with 2 sets of these earrings. So they're on a little tree. You gotta cut them out with a set of nippers, or you can just pop them off. They come off rather easily. And you pop these on the ears and you give Broly his earrings. I have only put on a few sets for just a review. So as you can see, Broly has his on here. They will move if I give a finger in there to do so, but I'm trying not to that much because I don't want to pop it out. But they move. I will be replacing these with a set of metal ones. You can get them off of Amazon. Their goal, the size that you need is 4mm. That's 4 millimeters. And those pop right in and you'll be able to give him metal earring accessories. Both Brolys come with, well, I'll stop saying both. All the Brolys come with 2 sets of them. 6 sets on each. You don't need that many for all the faces you get, but they do. And speaking of faces, we have the stern face on Broly here. And then he has 3 other additional faces, which are all pretty nice looking. We're getting a, you know, maniacal grinning face. Broly looks good. Forehead is massive, as you can see. And you can see the hole in the ears for the earrings, but the likeness is pretty good. I feel like the light is not hitting this right for you guys to see. So give me 1 second while I adjust this. Bring that down just a little. That did absolutely nothing. I am sorry. Let's rearrange that and put that back to how we had it. That did absolutely nothing. So I'll just hold these closer. This is gonna be the first one. The detailing is nice. Everything's pretty neat, clean wise, paint application things. We have a yelling face, which I love. This is really nice. I really like how this looks. It's good, and you know, actual mouth open looks good from the side profile. If you need to draw anything, here you go. You got a reference picture. And then we have him just smirking, and this face is freaking gorgeous too. I love it. And then for 12, God Broly over here, we get a set of 6 faces. So I'm gonna get these out so you guys can see which ones are which. I'm a little disappointed in the God faces, only in the fact that we only get 2. You know, that's a little disappointing. But for the Super Saiyan 3 faces, this is going to be the first one. And this is actually not the Super Saiyan 3, this is his God face, his screaming one. The same face universally for this one here, just, you know, it has his eyebrows. And speaking of which, if you didn't know, God Broly has Super Saiyan 3 hair. His bangs are just different in the front, but he has his eyebrows. And as you can see here, the keys are the same, so if you want, you can use the faces in between each Broly. Then we have his actual Super Saiyan 3 yelling face. Again, this is the exact same face, just no eyebrows on this one. We have Super Saiyan 3, just blank stare, I hate your face. Super Saiyan 3 smirking face, and this one has the earrings on it because I initially had this one on, but then I was like, you know, God Broly looks way cooler than Super Saiyan 3 Broly, so let's put that in the review. And then we have Super Saiyan 3 grinning face. So all the faces, like I said, they're all universally the same. I'm gonna line them up real quick here so you guys can see them. That way this can just be out in the open for you guys in one go. All right. So let's turn this down. Or not. Wow, what's with all the dust over there? Yeah, I can't turn this down apparently. My stand won't work. So we're just gonna move it back. Alright, so we have both the grinning faces. This is for this one. This one is for God. We have stern face of God for that one over there. His stern face is already on. That's why that one's not down here. All 3 yelling faces. So we have God, Second Coming Broly, and Super Saiyan 3. And then we have both grinning faces for both Super Saiyan 3 and Second Coming Broly. So yeah, they're all the same. They're all, as I just found out, are universally interchangeable with each other. So that's pretty neat. So if you need Broly faces, you're all set. Each Broly also comes with 2 sets of key spears that I am trying to get out of their package right now. As soon as this will come up, Can you tell I wasn't prepared? Alright, well. So these are gonna be the key spirits. They look pretty nice. They don't have any highlights on them like the Sh Figure Arts or the Demoniacal Fit Key Blast. But they do look pretty nice. The hole for the Key Blast is right there. So the hands are pegged right in. I'm gonna grab a hand real quick so we can just get that demonstrated now. There we go. Yeah, right there. There we go. Pop this off. And then, you know, this is just plug in like so. And there you go. Holds it no problem. Looks good. Has a nice glow to it. Actually, we can leave that up here. That can stay back there. With that being said, there's only one accessory left that comes. Oh no, correction. There's 2 accessories left that come with these guys. So, both girlies also come with a cape, which has not been taken out. I haven't put these on only because they say that these could potentially stain the skin, the rubber. By the way, this is rubber. I'll show you guys that in a moment. These could potentially stain it. Not sure how true that is, but I'll use them at some point. They're pretty nice, so if you want to give them that cloak look from the first movie, you can do so. And then he comes with a set of folded arms. So this set is for him. He already has his on, and they're keyed. So this makes putting them on rather easy. You have your, identification up here, so you know which side is which. But they key in really well. However, they don't sit flush to the body. That, not okay. I mean, damn, that looks good. That I'm not okay with. I don't like that it doesn't sit completely flush to the body. It sits just enough to look good. But if you look at it from certain angles, it looks ridiculous. Like, it looks okay-ish here. You can see it, and the gap between is actually working really nice for the hairbang. But if I turn them down like this, you can see how far out that gap is. And that may not look that good, but on a shelf, it's probably fine, and you probably won't mind too much. Now that we've got that out of the way, I'm going to pop these off so I can show you guys the process for doing that. I'm going to put the regular arms on because we're going to need them for the articulation demonstration of what you guys might want to do for yours if you have an issue with your Broly not having a quote-unquote ab crunch. There's been a talk of the town for this Broly's articulation is that he doesn't have an ab crunch, when the Sh Figure Arts one barely has an ab crunch at all either. But people swear up and down that this is a make or break deal for this Broly. Like, oh no, he has no ab crunch. It's not even good. He can't do this. It's like, are your glasses gonna come off anytime soon? Those rose tinted glasses that you're wearing? Because, oh shit, he fell. The 2014 Broly doesn't have a ab crunch that much either. Let me get this guy over out the way. Oh no, Megazord down. I believe Broly will take out the Megazord. He'd probably destroy all the Power Rangers. That'd be terrible. Don't destroy the Power Rangers, Broly. That would suck. Anyway, let's pop these off. So, just like that. It's real easy. Boom. We got those out. Put those down. And then we're going to pop in the left arm first. Oh no, I guess we're going to do the right arm first. And yes, this is a cap, so you're fine. But you should hear a snap when you pop these back in. See if we can get this going. Oh, damn, it didn't make the snap noise. It's definitely on there, though. But normally when I pop them in, I can hear it pop in. I guess the joint's finally warmed up. I don't know. And this one still has the Fenrir hands on. But yeah, so I'm going to move him to the side. Hopefully he doesn't fall again. We'll just lean him up so he, if he does fall, it won't be bad. We're going to get back to you. So, articulation. You guys are going to hear some squeaking. I'm sorry. But his head looks left and looks right, no problem. I'm saying no problem as you guys are hearing the squeaking. So, when you get yours, when you go to put that second neck joint in, that longer one, sand down the peg so it makes it a little bit easier for you to get the head onto the joint. And then you're going to want to add some shock oil so it'll limit how squeaky that is. It'll give it a smoother rotation. I don't have any shock oil, so I couldn't do it. Hence why mine sounds like that. I'm happy because, it'll stay in a position it needs to. At the same time, it's scary. It sounds like it's going to break and, have to full body hold this to turn his goddamn head. Anyway, he can look down that far. So he can bury his chin into his face. He can bury his chin into his face? Really? He can bury his chin into his chest cavity. I don't fucking know. Let's get that back up. And it is an individual joint, so you have the neck joint here plus the barbell inside of his head. But you can get the motions that you need if you want his head tilted sideways. You can get that too. God damn, his hair hurts. But yeah, you get your motion out of the head that you need. You just might want to add that shock oil. So for his chest is rubber. I mean, his entire body, upper torso part is rubber. That's good and bad. It's good because, you know, when you need to move him, get his arms around, it won't be an issue. It's bad because if you leave his arm posed too long in a position, like say like this, for some reason, after a while that rubber might get stuck in that position. So be wary of that. And back to the articulation, as you guys can see, his arms can go up pretty high for someone of this size. And that's pretty damn nice. Gotta bring those down. Full rotation all the way around. He does have bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, you can get a little more than 90. Like, you have to squeeze it. I popped mine out again. This also happened the first time when I took it out of the box. You can get a little more than 90. And I literally mean a little more. Let's see, get this back on there. That way. Or we could drop shit. Okay. Where the hell did you go? Okay, I got it. Alright, let's get this back on here properly. And there's shaky camera. There we go. Nope, that's not in there yet. What the hell? Get back on here. There we go. Shaky camera again. You can get this a little more than 90. It takes a bit, but you can. But for the most part, that's what you're going to get most of the time. We do have a wrist swivel and hinge. Popping these off is rather easy. Just, you know, pull. There you go. There's your joint. That's the wrong hand, so we're going to go pop off the other side so you guys can see that swap. Pop that back on there. His hands aren't going to fall off for anything. I can tell you that much. Like, once you put these things on, they're on. We're going to pop this one in. And thanks to the tree, you know, you never have to worry about the socket shrinking on you or expanding or anything. There we go. See, that looks pretty good. Pop that back off again because that's just for small demonstration. And pop his fist back on. Okay, so upper torso. We do have pivot we can do up here. So it's gonna rotate without a problem. Like I said, this is rubber. Also, I forgot to show that off. His arms can cross over because of his torso being rubber. That butterfly joint works really well. So like, I'm trying to pull the butterfly joint out as far as I can so you guys can see that maximum range of articulation. That's as far out as it'll go. That's pretty damn nice. What other Broly is doing that? And it doesn't look that bad from the back. I need to pull that down, but that's up for a reason. Also, just like Ssj3 Broly, you can shift the shoulder up and down. You know. We do have waist swivel. The upper diaphragm joint does work. You get some side to side. It is a ball cap. I'm going to show you guys a second on the inside what's going on with this. But this is his ab crunch. I popped it out. Damn, I didn't want to pop it out yet. Let's try that again. Oh yeah, this part. Putting this back on. Oh my god. Ugh. There we go. So, ab crunch. I'm going to move this all the way forward as I can. This is also with the mod that I've done. So, the mod's rather easy because it's soft rubber. If you do this mod, you will give him an ab crunch, an actual usable ab crunch. As you can see, it's tucked in. It's going to create a gap in the back a little bit. But he's looking over, and then if you add in his waist part of his ab crunch, he can look all the way down like that. Works pretty well. Move that up, and then we'll show how far back this gets. No, actually, we're not going to show how far back that goes because we popped it out again. God damn it, come on. Okay, so we're just going to have trouble on camera today because why the fuck not? Do not let this do not let this deter you from getting this Broly. He still works amazing. Also, I might as well show it off. That's the inside cavity. And as you can see, rubber body. Might as well show this. This is the modification you want to do. that section there, you're gonna cut and remove that out. That gives you your ability to have him have an ab crunch. Just be careful when you're cutting that you don't go too far forward and cut into the rubber and damage your front of your figure. Now, by ab crunch, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like without that modification, which is this Broly. So his ab crunch is that much. Doesn't really help with the hair, but because it keeps moving back, but you really only get the ab crunch from the waist. There is no ab crunch here. I haven't modded this one yet just because I wanted to show the difference between it being modded and unmodded. But I can pop this one off. Yeah, there we go. And again, like I said, if I ever want Broly to look the other way, I just do that. Anyway, let's move these legs out the way and show you guys this here. So this is the section that I took out. It's soft rubber still. All you need is a sharp enough X-Acto knife and you're fine. You're gonna cut that section to about that far to what you see is exposed, and you'll have the ab crunch that this one has. It's really simple to do. Take your time and you won't have any issue at all. I'm gonna do this off camera real quick to put this body back together for the first one. There we go. And then he can go stand in the corner because that shit hurts. Shake your camera again, goddamn. All right, let's try to get this one put back on. I'm gonna do this one on camera though. I can do this, I know I can. You guys believe in me, right? I said you guys believe in me, right? Why aren't you guys believing? Believe in me so I can do this. It's not going back on. You guys aren't believing enough. Oh, okay. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the help. Back to the articulation. So, he can't kick forward this far, and thanks to him having a rubber skirt piece, won't get in the way. Keep his legs straight. Kick that far forward. He can kick this far back. You know, it's not because of the hard plastic. Speaking of which, 3.0 legs looks amazing. Here's the full look around for everything. There we go. And if you want it blowing in the wind, it would stay up. We also have thigh swivel, double jointed knees. You're gonna get that much of a bend. I don't know if you can get more. I haven't tried. Probably not gonna push that. And then we have our ankle rocker, pivot, swivel, all that good stuff. Like, his foot has great articulation. It's gonna get wherever you need it to. We have a toe hinge. You go that far up. And Broly can do the splits like no other. Overall articulation on this figure is really nice. Detail is really nice. Some people complain about the height, and I say to that, Broly is 9 goddamn fucking feet tall. Shut up complaining about his height. The movies are inconsistent about his height as well. There are times Broly looks like he's relatively, normal in size to Goku. There's times to where he's a towering monster. I preferably like Broly being a towering monster. Shut up about his goddamn proportions. Nothing in the SH Figure Arts line is actually in scale with one another. You guys want to complain about this thing being in scale with shit? Go look at Vegeta and go look at Goku. They are nowhere near really the same height. Same thing goes for Frieza, yet countless figures that we have, all their height is wildly inconsistent. Hell, look at King Cole. Quit it. Do not go into this about height and them scaling properly, especially if you're getting a third-party figure. If the scale is too big, then don't get it. Go stick with your horribly 10-year-old decaded SH Figure Arts Broly. And I can say that because of the fact that I own the 2014 SH Figure Arts Broly. And I will not be throwing this guy away because, holy shit, people for some reason want to pay a lot of money for it. Well, aside from now, because Bandai is going, hey, we're re-releasing this exact figure. We're just giving him a new base. We're not doing anything else. People say this Broly is way more Broly than this Broly. And to that, I say, please get out of my face with that bullshit. Also, everyone complaining about this guy not having ab crunch, or I should say, that guy back there in the corner. This is the 2014 SH Figure Arts Broly's ab crunch. You guys ready? We're going to use his waist, and then his chest. That's his ab crunch. That is his ab crunch. Shut up. It's damn near the same shit. And the only reason I didn't do it with this one here, aside from that I didn't do the modification, is that I don't feel like dealing with the hair. The body can actually do this crunch before the modification of this same range. It just gets more after you do the modification. Also, hard plastic shell for his skirt. Gets in the way, you can kick forward. As long as you move this out, you can kick forward. He can still kick back. Has double jointed, and then, quite frankly, his double jointed knees look like they have more range than Beast Deities. They very well might. That was loud. Holy shit. His legs, for mine at least, I had to add 4 polish to get this to be tightened. It was very loose when I originally got it. The 4 polish has held up over the years. I'm actually really impressed with that. But anyway, yeah. This is the Broly everyone says is the best Broly. No, this is because this was the only Broly. That's why people say it's the best Broly. We have Demoniacal Fit out here releasing this exact same Broly, except they actually took the time to give him a soft plastic rubber material for his skirt, so it won't get in the way and be clanky like this, which is amazing. I don't even know if I can get OG Thick Broly to stand anymore right now. Also, to talk about head articulation, he can't really look up either. He can look down because of, you know, the double ball joint neck piece back there. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love this Broly too. It was great for its time, but we were in desperate need for a new one, and Ssj3 Figuarts re-releasing this exact same guy again was not the way to go. They should have done something like this. But I mean, we keep getting the old Gokus and just getting redone things of him, so why should I expect a new Broly? Anyway, this guy's fucking amazing, and you should all pick him up if you get the chance to. If not, I am so sorry, because them scalper prices are insane. Like, you guys are really crazy out there of just skyrocketing his price for no reason. I do have the extra heads coming. I don't know when they're gonna come in. I gotta wait for 5K Toys to say, hey, here's your, come give us our second payment. I'm sorry, I'm just messing with the head because that's squeaky. God damn. But yeah, we will have extra heads in the future. You could get them off of AliExpress if you can find them, but I'd rather not pay $54 per head when I'm getting all 4 extra heads for the same price. Thanks 5K Toys, can't wait for you guys to come through with that. But speaking of which, we're gonna get into our normal thing, which is our size comparison. Here is Modular Iron Man, and god damn, he still looks cool. I still need to get the other one, the one that actually looks like it's from the cartoon. But this is the Marvel Legends Modular Iron Man, and that height difference between him and Broly. Let's get this one out of here. We have our Lightning Collection Lord Zed Super Putty. Broly just towers over everything. Like, this is insane. This is a big figure. He's either 9 or 10 inches tall. I think it's 10 inches tall. The figure is massive. Do not get me wrong, it really is. But people are blowing it out of proportion when it comes to his scale. Let's move these two out the way. Here is Ssj3 Figuarts Final Form Cooler, who is also getting re-released, which is crazy because he didn't he just come out like 2 years ago? Like, why is he already getting a re-release? I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm not mad, but it seems like he should see. They shouldn't have just released him as Premium Bandai. They should have released him as an actual standalone figure. But that's his height difference between him and Broly. That's insane. And as you guys already seen, the OG thick boy himself, Broly, who I'm not sure if I'm going to be using to replace him not for these videos. I'm probably not. I still like my scaling of using them for things, but that's the scale. This is the never talk to me or my son again type energy. Proportion wise, Beast Dieties Broly seems like an actual normal body. Ssj3 Figuarts Broly is more in line with the anime of how ridiculous Broly's proportions were. But to sit there and say that that's the best Broly still, yeah, you guys are delusional. You all know who you are. And if we're gonna go with something along the lines of him that could be in scale, I do have this little guy here. Let's just pull him out real quick. We have Demoniacal Fit's 3.0, the best Goku made. The martial, like this Goku, I really feel like this is the best Goku made. This Goku is freaking phenomenal. Still waiting for you, Ultimate Gohan, but Demoniacal Fit keeps fucking around. But height difference again. Here's Goku, and here's Broly. And admittedly, that is insane when it comes to the height difference. I'm pretty sure Goku shouldn't just be at Broly's crotch, but I don't fucking care. It looks crazy, and I love it. And for comparison, I'm going to move him over to the side so you guys can see it again. Here's regular Broly. And you know, it probably does look way more in scale. I mean, he's at his belly, at least like this. And this Goku is taller than most other Gokus. So if you go with official SH Figure Arts Gokus, they're probably going to be even shorter. And then for this Broly, he's at his belt buckle. So that's what we have height-wise. And then to test out Broly's Vegeta holding hand, I'm just going to pop the hand onto Goku's body. See if the peg works with Demoniacal Fit. Pop this head off. So, here's hoping. Pop this in here. Didn't think you ever see this. Huh, what if Vegeta came to Earth instead of Goku? But this is the head. We're gonna pop this hand off, like so. And then we're just gonna pop this on. The head fell off. Probably should have did that better. That already looks terrifying, like he just decapitated Vegeta. This peg could be the right size for it. It might not be the right size for it. I'm just assuming that it is. Like it snaps in there, so I'm gonna assume that it is. But this is how this would look. So just pretend this is a Vegeta body and not a Goku body. I popped it off again. God damn it. Ugh. Okay, maybe I should focus on actually. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, just pretend this is Vegeta. Put all the Saiyan armor there and all that good stuff, and there you go. Oh, I see a downside to the mod now. Okay, so I don't know if you guys picked up on that, but look. Oh no, you won't do it. Okay. So the piece that I cut out, it seems without that piece, this will tend to slouch forward. So be wary of doing that mod if you want to. I don't mind because I'm very rarely going to use him holding something up like this, but be wary of that. When it comes to this though, he will hold that figure up. It will definitely work, and I mean from the back, if you didn't know that was Vegeta's head, you could assume it's Goku. But this works. This works without an issue. Arms don't drag down or anything. This is actually pretty nice. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. This Broly is amazing. If you guys can get your hands on it, I hope that you don't have to pay a ridiculous price for it. That would really suck. Like, people are really out here charging way too much money for these. Also, I know I didn't show any of the boxes in this review. Quite frankly, the boxes are freaking large and we've seen it before. I'll bring it back at some other point in another review at some other time. But not now. Too big, review is too long, and I need to get to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Grab these guys if you can. They're phenomenal. If you can't grab them, you know, go and get the Demoniacal Fit. Don't buy the Bandai one. The only reason I'm saying don't buy the Bandai one is because I want them to actually make a better Broly. And I really feel like that if we buy the re-release, it's just gonna push them off and saying, oh well, they still like this one, so we don't have to make a new one yet. No, we need a new one. I want to see what Bandai can do. Hell, I want to see if Bandai can top this. It'd be amazing if they could. I'd grab it so quick. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video, and you all be safe out there, and you know, keep collecting.